let's look at some examples using the quotient rule. So the quotient rule was that if y was equal to f of x on g of x, then the derivative dy dx is the derivative of f of x times g of x, subtract the derivative of g of x times f of x all over g of x squared. And so if I wanted to do an example of this, if I had the function y was equal to 5x divided by 2x take 3, then the derivative dy dx is equal to the derivative of the top line. So the derivative of 5x is 5 times the bottom, 2x take 3, subtract the derivative of the bottom, which in this case is 2, times the top line, 5x, all divided by the bottom line squared. And then I can do a little bit of simplification. 5 times 2x is 10x, take 2 times 5x, which is 10x, so 10x take 10x is 0, and I'm left with negative 3. Another example, this time using the product rule in combination with the chain rule, is if I had a function y was equal to x squared, x take 3, all to the power of 5, then the chain rule that I gave you before was that you use the substitution of u in place of the part that's inside the brackets. In this case now we're actually going to look at the chain rule being given to us as a defined rule that we have. And so the chain rule is that if y is equal to some function f of x, and I've put it to a power n, then its derivative dy dx is equal to n times the derivative of the function times the original function but reducing its power by 1. So in the case of this here, I now have a situation where I have two functions multiplied together, so it's actually a product rule situation. So dy dx is equal to the derivative of the first, so that's 2x, times the second, plus the first, x squared, times the derivative of this now. So the derivative of x take 3 all to the power of 5 is n, so 5, x take 3, reduce the power by 1, and times it by the derivative of what's inside the brackets. So the derivative of that is 1. So what I'm left with is this being 2x, x take 3, all to the power of 5, plus 5x squared, x take 3, all to the power of 4. And now you can simplify this. If we were to take a factor of x and that bracketed part with the power to the 4 out, we get x take 3 all to the power of 4, and what I'm left with inside is 2 plus 5x